London, light shining on her. To me, it looks like yogurt, but okay. Era's visuals, smoke, still don't know what that is. Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today is part 3 of my LoverFest series. Now, if you haven't seen the first 2 parts, basically I'm making my own version of LoverFest and what I think the tour could have been like, because the tour never happened. If you haven't seen the first 2 parts about the set list and costumes, I'll leave a link to those videos down below. Please go watch them because it does provide a bit of context to these things, to these choices and ideas, and also I spend a lot of time on them, so it really helped me out. If you would also consider liking and subscribing, that would be great. Now in this video, we are going to be talking about the set design. So like staging, lighting, visuals, smoke, colours, you know, all that good stuff. I have 4 pages of notes, so we have a lot to get through. And hopefully this video isn't super long because I have a problem of talking too much. So let's get on with it. So there are a few things that I need to mention before we start, and I did forget a few of these things for the last few videos. But first, a lot of my ideas for the entire series, so costume, set list, and set design and everything, are inspired by Nicole Millers' video about her LoverFest. I'll leave a link to her channel down below. She has an excellent video about 2 years ago, and I did nick a few ideas. And I will always make sure I leave her channel in the video, even if I don't give credit like I forgot to do last time. And also, the entire series is like made for the stadium tour. So obviously a lot of the shows for LoverFest would have been in festivals like Glastonbury in 2020. However, in places there were not any festivals going on, she made some with stadiums. So in the US, there's LoverFest East and West in LA and Gillette Stadium. I think somewhere in Atlanta as well. So the entire set and the a lot of the costumes and tour and set list is optimized for the stadium settings. However, a few of these ideas you can go over into the festival, but obviously it'd be a lot more stripped back on a festival because obviously there's not much you can do. I think a lot of festivals wouldn't be a 360 stage, but with the stadiums it'd be a 360 heart stage. So that's what these are optimized for. Just thought I'd get that out of the way. Finally, in case you're wondering how in the stadiums, how people at the back would see, because obviously there wouldn't be a back screen because it's a 360 stage. There'll be a very large screen, stands above the stage, like a billboard, and that'd be a giant screen, and that'll have visuals on it. Again, nicked from Nicole Miller. Again, go check her out; she's amazing. But anyway, let's get on with the individual songs and what I've planned for each of them. So we're going to start with Cruel Summer, and this is very simple. I've just put Era's visuals, so the same visuals as an Era's tour. However, I do think there'd be more more exploding colours. I know powdered colours. I know she does that on the Era's tour already, but when I imagine way more colours, more vibrant, more blues and yellows, whether it's mostly pink and purple. So that's what I imagine. And the light would be like a rainbow but pastel-y, and maybe cutting out orange and green. So just love a aesthetic really, but But then we move on to Paper Rings, and obviously with the Heart stage floor, on the projection be a screen floor like on the Eras, colourful shredded paper rings. And for Paper Rings we mostly get pink and white because those are very soft pastel colours, and also I do think there'd be clouds as well on the screen, on the stage. And also the Lover House would be projected on the big thing on top. I did originally have it as the Lover House being on the stage, but I think I moved that to another song, which I think you can all guess what that song is. But so that's the Paper Rings, and then the end of Act 1, which would be The Archer. I did just say Era's visuals again because I really like them. However, I feel there'll be more gold lighting, and the bracelet to be gold, a little bit of blue, because I think the Archer is really a gold and blue bodysuit for Lover in the Eras. Then moving on to You Belong With Me, there'll be a giant gold, sparkly heart on the stage with white light, and also with the lighter bracelets, a bit like what she does as Lover now. In the Eras, there'll be white and gold heart in the on the bracelet, in the crowd. I think that would look so cool. And there'd be little gold lights around the stage, little lights around the stage dotted around it, and then they would go white for this one, especially a love story, a bit similar to what she does now. And then for Death by 1,000 Cuts, it would be a blue guitar, and flower visuals on stage and on the billboard, traffic lights, city flowers and signposts, all that sort of. It's a representative of the song. I feel she strum her guitar around the stage singing. Felt so cute. And then for The Man and You Need to Calm Down, that workplace house that she has in Eras, that will pop out the floor and be open on both sides, so both sides of the stadium can see her. And for you to calm down, it would be like the rainbow lights, and obviously white and blue for all the man, and like the office style strict light. Then for Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, it'll be pink and purple blends, like a bit like colors, but like I don't know how to explain. It's like a blend on the screen, like on the stage, lighting obviously, and when is like the like lyrics in the bridge, like "Go fight," they'd be like up on screen. Like with "Shake It Off" in the 1989 tour. It'll like come out at you on the screen, and also be like giant flags being waved on the screen. Pink, obviously, for Lover. And we move on to Act 3, which would be London Boy, and there'll be like a London Eye that she can ride, which again I did steal out from Nicole Miller. Be like telephone boxes, red buses. These will be like on the screen. Maybe like a palace on screen, like Buckingham Palace. Like that's like the London. Then maybe Big Ben as well. Shops, market halls, visual signposts again. It's very London style. Red, blue, and white lighting, and maybe even British flags in the crowd. Then I think he knows. There'll be like a very long street on the screen, and as she like walks across the stage and walks back and forth, it'll keep moving and moving. It'll be a very, very long street. And then also on the stage and on the screen, they look very like beating love hearts, like think purple, like on the beat in the chorus. So he's got my heart beat, and it'll be like beating on the stage like that, and I think it'll be so cute. A bit like some of the visuals in the Lover era. And then during the bridge, a golden sun will come up, and then at the end of the bridge, it will like set, and the purple hearts will come out, and like pink lights. And we move on to Wildest Dreams. So I think it'd be very similar to eras. It'd be like a bed projection on stage, red, orange, and pink light, because I didn't have many reds and oranges in this tour, so I had to include it somewhere. And again, it's a bit like the eras, fire visuals as well, and also some pink and red at the end of the song, and maybe even a bit of white and blue. Then we move on to Act 4, and this is when we have the Dress and Fall squad mashup, and where she's flying across the stadium to her B stage. I want the B stage to be like a little circle, very simple, nice, and then the like basket she flies in will be like a heart. So on the back there'll be like a heart that she is in front of, and on the front there'll be fairy lights around like safety gate. Obviously white, and I think they look so cute with the pink heart and the white light, and it'd be very similar to the delicate basket as well. Throughout the song, there'd be a white spotlight, like following her to the B stage, so people can see her, light shining on her. And it'll be like gold and white bracelets for that, mostly white because of all the white in that song, with the white light, and then we move on to the surprise songs. So this will be like a pink guitar, but like very like white spots of the bracelet light, so like a little bit of light here and there, but it'll mostly be a bit dark. I don't think she would do like the album color like she does on Eras, because I think that's more of like the Eras tour kind of setting, and that's why it's included. But this one, but there's little dots of white light here and there, maybe gold some nights, maybe pink as well, but it's like a little soft lighting as well. Then we move on to Style and Gorgeous, and they're very like bright white and pink beams of light, similar to the Eras tour. And there'll also be like catwalk visuals on the B stage and on the main stage as well. Just people who are near the main stage can like have some see all those visuals as well. Catwalk would be like for style, stylish people, they walk down a catwalk. We move on to Blank Space. There'll be blue and white lights as on the bracelets, and she'll be flying back in a woven basket that's like pink and red as well, and like light again, very lights, but maybe these will be red as well. When she gets back to the main stage, hopefully in time for the bridge, there'll be a blue golf club on stage that she can just mess around with, do whatever. Then we move on to Shake It Off, and there'll be blue and yellow lights, and also be like cheerleading moves and the dancers, and like cheerleading props like the pom poms, the megaphone, and stuff like that on screens and stuff, like all the visuals, and just like lots of like colourful lights just like coming in and out as well, just for like the chaos of the song. Then we move on to Act 5, which we start off with Enchanted. So it will be like a pinkish light, dusty pink lighting, and like forest visuals and smoke, like on Eras and the Speak Now tour. I personally love the visuals for Enchanted on the Speak Now tour, so we had to include them again. And then move on to It's Nice to Have a Friend, and there'd be like a pink ukulele and cloud visuals. with white and pink lights, and the clouds very nicely turn into pink like haze during afterglow. So they turn into this while afterglow's playing, and there's also pulsing pink light on like the drum beat. And then we move on to delicate. So there'll be cracked stage visuals, a bit like eras. But after the stage breaks, the whole heart is replaced by a beating pink heart. We love beating hearts apparently here. We have white, grey, and dusty pink lights to represent the darker side of love, especially because this is a Reputation song. Then we move on to Lover, which has like giant pink hearts in the audience, again, like eras, but it's also sparkling white lights, just very like cute, and like sparkly. Then there'll be a Lover house on screen and possibly on stage as well. I'm not sure if I've decided on that yet. But on screen there'd be like it would zoom in on different rooms to see what the lovers are doing, a bit like in the music video. And yeah, again, music video visuals. And then we move on to Cornelia Street. So obviously Cornelia flowers and street signs and rows of houses again, car visuals, candles, floorboards on the heart stage, purple and white lights, just so many little cute visuals and sentimental visuals. And then we move on to the mashup of All Too Well and Call It What You Want. Now, for the start of All Too Well, it'll be like completely dark with very small specks of like light, possibly most likely white, in the bracelet. But then as we move into Call It What You Want, and after the first chorus that's individually on piano, it would like a dark blue light would start coming up, and all the white lights would turn into blue, and it'll gradually become lighter. And then we have Red and Daylight. Oh, and by the way, it's on the same piano. All Too Well Call It What You Want mashup and Red and Daylight mashup. They're both on the same piano, and the piano is like a pink one, a bit like the one from the AMAs, her like dark artist of the decade performance, like pink, maybe a bit of gold, and maybe little like specks of red and black as well to represent the other songs. Again, another haze, so pink and red haze for the visuals and lights during red, and then the light will turn more golden as daylight starts playing. Also, the light will turn more and more gold as we move into daylight. And then we finally get to our encore, which is me. The lights come up on the first lyric, and they'll become white, and they'll turn pink, then yellow, then blue, then like explosions of colour in the audience, on stage, on the screen, especially in the chorus. Maybe some of the music video visual of that exploding colour paint thing on the streets. Still don't know what that is. To me, it looks like yogurt, but okay. Like very like bright explosions of light, especially at the start. A bit like the VMA's performance you did. Promise that you'll never find another like me. Clouds, and I also think there'll be kaleidoscope visuals again, like the music video, pink and blue heart confetti to end the tour, and that's basically our end. And the confetti could be pink or blue, but also could be a pastel rainbow. I do like that idea as well, because that goes with the costume I had with it. If you want to know that, down below. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think of my ideas I had. I had too many, a bit too many, but Taylor would have had more, so But if you would change anything or add anything, if you would get rid of the hazes completely or the beating hearts or whatever, tell me in the comments. And also, again, go check out Nicole Millers' channel, not just that video, because I think she has some great ideas, and I'm very thankful for that video because I'm glad because I got some very good ideas from there. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.